Back in action, bro. Here I am. Sorry. I've never done a video like this before, but wait, hold on, I'll do it again. I'm gonna show you everything in my car, the way I got it set up, how I'm able to travel around and do it pretty easily. So I reckon this will definitely have to be one of the best setups for an 80 series. I've never seen anything like it, and yeah, let's do it. I'm filming this on my photography camera, so it might be, quality might be top notch here, so I'll be watching out. So just here, got my tea towel, so for wiping up and that. And I've got the curtains, as you may see. And then these bags are meant for troopies, but I did a bit of measuring when I first got them. Well, mate, they'll fit, so got them. Just had to do a bit of modifications, so that wasn't too bad. In this I got all my like the knives and like the spatula and all that. This one here, keep my little beanie, as you may see in other videos. And my little light for this light I got here, which lights this whole area up. This one here, got my wax, everything to do with circuitry well, so we're good there. And here you might be like, what's this? Mate, it's my table. It's my table. So on this side, pretty much the same thing, but in these ones, I've got, in this one here, the first one here, I've got all my coffee stuff. In this one here, I've got all my hygiene stuff, like my toothbrush and all that, so that's all good. And so here, got one drawer, slides out. How's that? That's my pantry, big enough. I can go, well at the moment I'm here for 3 days and I'm not moving, so this is, at the moment it's about half full, and that's definitely going to be plenty enough for 3 days. As you may see, got a bit of an opening here, and in there, get my little scrubber, just keep that there. My gas cooker, and yeah, that was just easier to get to, so that's what I put there. Chopping board, and back here, got the fry pan and all that, so that's where you want to see. Just making sure the camera's still on. Hello. Now here, got the fridge. This fridge is 30 litres, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, it keeps me going for a bit for one person, so that's good. Now on this side, in this drawer here, this is where I keep like my coffee beans, keep baby wipes in here, just to clean up and all that. Like my plates and all that sort of stuff. My diabetes stuff as well, and gas canisters and all that stuff. So that's all in there. In the sides, I keep ratchet straps, my wetsuit, towels and all that sort of stuff. Just like stuff that I don't really need to get to every now and then, but I do. On this side, keep a couple jumpers, because at the moment I'm down, where am I? I'm past Evans Head. It's a bit chilly, so I just keep a couple jumpers in there. Under here, keep my rain jacket, so when it's raining I can get to that pretty easily. Got myself a queen bed, which is big enough, and that's everything in the back. Oh. That's everything in the back. Now I'm going to show you around everywhere else I got storage, so that's the one. This is what I like to keep just in this area. So I've got my mat, so when I do my workouts I can easily access that. And here, this is everything I need to fill my water bladder up with, which I've got another video on about that. So I've also got this cord here, which was for this fan. It died, so I'm sort of fanless at the moment, but that's okay, it's cold enough down here. This is my water bladder. It's 60 litres, it's enough. It lasts me about a week, so that's no worries. I can go anywhere pretty well. It should be fine. And yeah, I'll show you in this storage box, but I'll do it with the GoPro because it'll be a bit hard to get the camera in there since the GoPro's a bit smaller. This stuff here packs away pretty easily. All I gotta do is shove that in there like that. Bob's your uncle. What I will show you as well, all I gotta do is put that seat forward and then in here. So I've got all my clothes, I've got them in these bags just to keep a bit organised. And yeah, I've got some of my pants and my undies and all that sort of stuff. And also got this book here. So every now and then I have a bit of a flick through, as some would say. And so that's that bit done. And also, at the moment, just got the solar panel out just to charge the battery up a little bit. The battery's not going flat anytime soon, but it's just, I might as well, if I got the solar panel, might as well use it, so that's out there for that. This is where you obviously drive from. I spend a bit of time sitting in this comfy seat here. Not much to show in here other than the fact that I've got, just here, I've got a gauge that reads both my battery under the bonnet and the big battery I got in the back here, so that's just to keep an eye on that. And I've also got a 12-volt socket there so I can charge my phone, camera batteries and all that sort of stuff on the go, so that's pretty easy. Okay, so under the engine, where all the horsepower is, not much going on in here, other than the fact power steering leaks, that leaks, so I've got to top that up a bit. Actually, got to top that up now. Just giving it a service every 10,000 Ks, keeps it healthy, keeps it alive, keeps it going, so that's what you want. There's no major modifications underneath here. She'll make it. And it's very slow going up hills, very slow going down hills. As long as it gets me from A to B, that's all that matters, so yeah. So, what's on the roof? I've got two surfboards here. This is my fish and this is my longboard. There was a third one, which is on the other side. There's a bit of a story about that one, where I did go under a car park. Yeah, that's all I need to say. So that one's not in action at the moment. Also these straps here, you can lock them, so I don't have any worries about anyone stealing my surfboard, which is good, because this one here is pricey. Got the 52-inch light bar on the front, which is enough light to see daylight again, so yeah. What I've got in here is, I've got a little controller here. This little controller tells me how hot my fridge compressor is, and when it gets over 30 degrees, put two fans in there, which makes it cool down a lot quicker, which is nice. And then right here, got my little DC to DC charger. That's an iTech World one. Yeah, that works wonders. I like it, does the job. It does what it's supposed to do, so that's a big shackers from me. And then that's all the wiring and everything. Did that all myself. Everything in this vehicle I've done myself. So you could say I'm the handyman. Here I've got a 60-litre water bladder. I was going to get a 12-volt water pump, but then I had a bit of a think. I realised I didn't need it, because if I just had one of these ones, have it gravity fed, and yeah, makes it just as easy, I must say. I've got my 200 amp lithium battery, which was from King's, and I would say it's probably definitely better than my old battery I had. Lasts a lot longer. This one here lasts me 4 days. At the moment I'm going to be staying at this national park for 3 nights. Yeah, this battery will last until then. It only cost me about $700 on sale, and I just got it shipped to my house. And the things, I'm pretty sure the battery's 18 kilos, give or take. So for $700, 4 days of power, on only 18 kilos, I'm gonna give it a 5 star. A 5 star. And that's everything in there, so I'll shut this door. We are on the passenger side. Since I'm all by myself, I've got this seat here is pretty much free 90% of the time. So what I've got in here is, I just keep my laptop on charge here. That's just here. I usually keep my camera bag to the side of me, so whenever I need it, it's access right there. And down here I've got my fire extinguisher. So even though I put a fuse on all of these wires, that's just for safety. You'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, everyone's got a fire extinguisher in their house. I think so. No, no one's got a fire extinguisher in their house. But I've got a fire extinguisher in my house, so that's a big plus. Bolts onto the seat, onto the seat bracket, and there would be one for every make and model of car out there, I'm pretty sure. Go pick one of them up. They're worth it. Lifesavers, I must say. That's where I usually keep my clothes that I've worn a couple of times and that need to go to the laundry mat. They just go there. I usually do that either once a week or a bit over a week. It's about, for the laundry mat, about $5 to wash the clothes and about $5 to dry the clothes, so you're looking at about $10 a week, which isn't too bad living on the road. Getting your clothes washed, so yeah. End up here, I've got these little bags, these little ones. I keep them there, so when I go to the grocery store, I can just grab one of them, and it's easy access. Except for having to go buy the little plastic ones, which isn't good for the turtles. So they're just there. And I like to keep my GoPro at the top there, so it's handy to grab at every point of time, because there's some good moments on the road. I don't know if you can see or not, but in here, that's my 10-inch screen. It's pretty much like a iPad built into a car, so pretty much like a Tesla, but an 80 series. And yeah, you can download apps on it, you can do everything. So to get to this track, I was on a 4-drive app called New Trails, and it just showed me the way offline and everything. So that's a necessity, I must say, when you're doing this sort of stuff, to have a good inbuilt screen like that. Yeah, it definitely pays to have them. But near my steering wheel there, I've got a little UHF. It's an 80 channel one, and the little antennas on the front there, you might have seen it before. I turn that on every now and then when I'm on the highway. Talk to some truckers, you know, tell them to get around my little gear stick. I keep this Kodak film camera. I've got a lot of good moments on this one, I must say. It's a good little camera just to have. Now I'm going to just tell you a couple other things I've done to my forward drive before I've gone on this trip. So I've got a 2-inch suspension in the rear and the front. I did that when I first got this car, and that's Tough Dog suspension. It didn't come with these flares, as you can see in the back here. I put them on. They were from a company called Tough Toys. So I put them on with my dad and a couple of mates. Did that in one early morning, so that was pretty easy. And these fancy rims you see here, them things, they used to be shiny, but they're definitely a bit hard to clean. but I try and keep them as clean as I can, and they definitely make the car look a bit pretty, I must say. And underneath my car, I've sprayed it with the Lennox MK4. A bloke from work put me onto them, and yeah, pretty much what it does, seals everything underneath your car. After you spray it on, it's like a liquid form, and then after a week it dries, and then it like coats all underneath your car, keeps it away from all the rust, which is the reason there's not much rust on this car, I must say. At the moment, I'm probably 500 metres away from the beach. What I'd like to do is get a rear bar so I can, with a tyre swing, so I can put a little bin bag on the back, just to make it that bit easier for the rubbish. Because at the moment I've got a plastic bag that which also goes in the front seat there, keeps it a bit stinky. But until I get that, that's the best option for now, and it's a good option, but there's better. As you see, this awning here above me, I bought that off a bloke on Marketplace, paid $250 for it. The retail is about $650, and the reason I got it for so cheap is because he didn't know how to put it on. So I thought, well, I might as well come in and put it on. So I bought it for $250, put it on in one arbor, and yeah, it's definitely one of the best outside modifications I've done to this car. It makes it so I'm able to cook in the rain, which I've done many nights. I sit outside when it's a bit cloudy and all that. Enjoy being outside, not be just sitting in my car. I did set my 4-wheel drive up, so I cook outside. I do everything pretty much outside. The only thing I do inside is drive, sleep, and that's pretty much about it. So having this awning really makes it that bit easier. Another thing I'd like to get for this car would be towing mirrors, because at the moment I can't see too well, and also these mirrors are a bit hay-gown. They shake all over the place, they muck about a bit, but they're doing the job for now. They're doing the job. Every now and then I do nearly hit cars switching and turning into lanes, so if you see me driving, just watch out. But yeah, other than that, mosquitoes. There's not much other things I would like to change with this setup. It does everything I want. It's pretty easy setup, so that's good. You know, easy to set up, easy to pack away. Can drive from any location, can go any location. So since it is a 4-wheel drive, so yeah, best of both worlds.